We finally have our first official look at Jurassic World Chaos Theory. That's right, the very first trailer has now released, giving us a tease of what's coming to the world of Camp Cretaceous in 2024. An accidental early release meant many of you have already seen this wonderful trailer, but with it now officially being here, we wanted to break it down for you and provide some further context for what we're seeing. My name's Jack from Jurassic Outpost, and this is the Chaos Theory trailer breakdown. The trailer opens with the Universal Pictures logo, which spins to reveal the DreamWorks logo and then zooms into the Amblin Entertainment logo. We then get thrown into a helicopter T-Rex chase, which appears to be the very same chase that we see in the Jurassic World Dominion prologue, which later extends onto a highway, causing traffic to screech to a halt. This in itself is reminiscent of these pieces of Dominion concept art that appeared to depict this very scene. One interesting thing to note, the helicopter featured in the trailer looks slightly different to the one that we see in Dominion, but we think that this might just be a creative liberty, as we believe this is supposed to be an extension of that very scene from Dominion. So this places the show at some point during 2021. This would be between a year to mere months before the primary events seen in Jurassic World Dominion. The show appears to have skipped past the Fallen Kingdom events, so we won't necessarily be seeing the Lockwood incident or the direct aftermath. As Darius was the youngest camper in Camp Cretaceous, born in 2003, this would make him roughly 18 years old in Chaos Theory during these events. That would put all of the campers in their late teens to early 20s during this show. During this trailer, the titles say, "In 2024, a new era of chaos begins." The trailer tells us that Chaos Theory is coming 2024. A final date is likely still a work in progress at this point due to the ongoing Screen Actors Guild strikes. We then get a logo reveal, which appears to be kind of like a spray painted Jurassic World logo with sunset colored Chaos Theory text below. Below the logo we see TVPG. This is the same rating as Camp Cretaceous, but also the same as Star Wars Rebels and the Clone Wars, showing that there's definitely some capacity for this show to tread into the dark Jurassic side of the franchise. The second sequence in the trailer shows us a top-down shot of a green pickup truck, which also screeches to a halt, this time at the side of a road, with Darius then stepping out. We see a much older Darius here. He looks even older than the last time we saw him at the end of Camp Cretaceous, which we know took place in 2018. This also further corroborates the timeline suggested by the T-Rex sequence. What we're seeing here appears to be Brachiosaurus or Apatosaurus footprints. The location of this show, or at least this scene with Darius, appears to be somewhere in the Pacific Northwest as we had predicted, and it all looks very much like the Lost World. As we've covered in our other videos, the Allosaurus is appearing in the series. Could this location where Darius is be near Big Rock National Park, where we know an Allosaurus was sighted? This all seems to imply that Darius is tracking dinosaurs, but for what reason? We can only guess. And that is the first Chaos Theory trailer. So what does it all mean? The show seems to have a focus on dinosaurs on the mainland, closely leading up to the events of Jurassic World Dominion. As the campers are now a lot older, we're expecting the show to be a little more mature than Camp Cretaceous, and we think this gives a lot of good opportunity for the story to progress naturally forward. Given the timeline, we fully expect the show to dabble into things like dinosaur poaching and black markets, biosyn, and perhaps even the locusts, which at this time would have been beginning to appear at different sites globally. Other rumours suggest that the Atrociraptors from Dominion will be appearing in the show, which perhaps will allow us to have a greater understanding of who created these designer dinos and see what else they've been cooking up in their labs. While we don't see the other campers in the trailer, we expect most of them to return. We do have an interesting theory about Brooklyn, which we covered in a prior video. There is ripe opportunity for many characters from the movies to appear, and we fully expect the show's story to become more focused as it goes on, tying closely into the events of Jurassic World Dominion and maybe even beyond. One thing we'll say is the animation and lighting look fantastic in this trailer, and if we had to guess, given the success of Camp Cretaceous, Chaos Theory could have had a slightly larger budget and a more tightly curated story that feels more in line with the films. We love the look of Darius here, and we can't wait to see all of the other campers. Now, outside of the trailer, there has been some other Chaos Theory related news. Firstly, the LEGO set that was recently revealed appears to be based on Chaos Theory or scenes within the show, with the character of Sammy appearing alongside Darius and a number of new dinosaurs. Does this mean that Sammy is appearing in the show, and by that logic, will a baby Velociraptor and an Ankylosaurus and a Triceratops also appear? In the Jurassic World Facts app, there is a new minigame where you ride a motorcycle while trying to evade an Allosaurus. The toy featured is Mattel's upcoming Allosaurus toy, which we know is tied to Chaos Theory. So does this mean that there is some sort of motorcycle chase sequence featured in the show? Only time will tell. And that about covers it for our trailer breakdown and roundup of Chaos Theory news. Be sure to check out our other speculation and news videos where we cover a wide range of information relating to the show and dive deep into what we might see. Thanks for checking out this video. Share your thoughts below in the comments and let us know how excited you are for Jurassic World Chaos Theory.